same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I on track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
It comes to be a spread offense and a lot of threes. You can see a lot of teams that, the copycat league trying to be like Golden State. But now you're seeing teams like Memphis, Cleveland, into back to big guys. Cleveland got 3 7-footers. If you look at last year's championship, Milwaukee Bucks, they got 3 7-footers on the floor. They won a championship. So I think the old school is coming back just a little, but not a lot.
Can you give us some more highlights from your book from last
Basically, just growing up and how my grandfather was so much of a strong man, and I got some work happened from him. Later on my career, in high school and college, NBA, a lot of good stories, consistency.
Keep the same energy.
My whole journey.
Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
In the book, showing, my whole life, whatever I've been doing is 90% is in this book.
One of the stories in the book is you kicking Dennis Rodman out of a steakhouse in Southeast. We need to hear more about that.
In the book, I tell the whole story, but the reason I kicked him out was he was going around eating up a people's plate. My manager called me. I was about 2 blocks away and told me, "Oh, get over here right away." So I went around there. I looked through the window. He was going around eating up people's plate. So once I saw that, I went in there. I did a beeline, facing him, and he grabbed him by the chest. I mean,
up,
it's power and just
now we
walk
going way up,
the
now
thread
we
to go.
going on
See
track,
it.
now we going
Don't
way up,
let
way up, now we going way up, now we going.
Describe how
Keep
that
the same energy.
you know the vibe.
Work on being
Well, I
better
mean,
when I'm
My
70.
grandfather came up with
Your drip is just a
on the
water
drink
spring.
real quick, so
You know I drip.
as you know, as them days back in the days that
And a look from earlier as the Pistons come off the bus, dressed for success coming into this tough contest tonight on the road. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And obviously, the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
And I think for Detroit, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that's trying to build chemistry?
You're coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we've set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bogdanovich out there with Paul. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. And for Milwaukee, they've got Gary Trent. Edwards is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Anthony, and it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, he's got to score around the basket. That's where Bam Adebayo does most of his damage, in traffic.
Anthony, the pass to Allen. Edwards against Adebayo. Edwards can't hit. Paul outside. Driving in. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Detroit with the ball. Paul outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich from past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
And here's Edwards following the 3 from Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Anthony. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. A shot by Paul, no good. Paul against Anthony. They get a hand on it. And here is Williams. He dishes it to Paul. Oubre outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Milwaukee with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
And Detroit has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Bogdanovich, that's for two, off the left rim and out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Williams up on top. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Paul. Over Allen. The shot's good from Paul.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
And the Bucks decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Fultz looking around.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Dosunmu, the pass to Dedmon. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
No question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Thomas. 1:16 left in the first. Here's Fultz. Sinks the triple.
And Fultz, such a good shooter. The D can only do so much. I mean, I like the D, the O, just better.
Now here is Martin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Driving inside and finished off by Martin.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Thomas inside. Edmonds there. Three-pointer on the way. The rebound by Dosunmu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the
The
line.
line for the Pistons. Ayo Dosunmu taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Bucks trailed by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Dedmon with the block.
We've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
Now, here's Sexton. Over Claxton. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Detroit leading by 7. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. They've got Colin Sexton. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Len. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Here's Thomas, rebounded by the Pistons. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. To the paint, and the dunk by Len.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted.
The Pistons shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Pass to Len. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the pass to Oubre from deep. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Bucks trailed by 7. Here's Jones to the left wing. Fultz against Sexton. Takes it inside. Fultz, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Sexton attacking. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Sexton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fades away. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Double team on Adebayo. A different look here for Detroit. Williams, he's checked in for Martin. Bogdanovich comes in for Dosunmu. And Paul subbed in for Colin Sexton. On defense, Milwaukee. 9-point game. 6 to shoot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
It felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
And that one falls for Williams. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And Williams drops them both. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 11. They host the Spurs after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Now Oubre. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Drills the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And once Paul makes up his mind, he does not hesitate on that play and is developing his three-point game later in his career.
Edwards passes to Trent. And the Bucks miss again. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Paul. Over to the wing. And Anthony sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here's Paul. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Adebayo kicks to Paul. Puts it up for Adebayo. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much, GA, does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Clark, the pass to Anthony. Trent with it. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Back to Anthony. Just 3 to shoot. Over Williams. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got 5. Pistons leading by 12. Outside Bogdanovich. Anthony against Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oubre. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Hard to shake Oubre's focus right there. He's locked in and scoring the basketball right now.
A different look for Milwaukee. Thomas checked in for Gary Trent. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. And then for Detroit, Wayne Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Colin Sexton in for Oubre. Lobbed up there for Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Passes it to Williams. He kicks to Paul. And he drives in over Fultz. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Some of the success to Chris Paul being able to drive has to do with his devastating mid-range game. He makes the defense play him honestly everywhere on the floor.
Here's Fultz. Over Dedmon. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock, Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Wayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Edwards is out there with Clark. Then it's Gary Trent. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Anthony in point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Bucks trailed by 12. Here's Clark with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Clark's got the first bucket of the third here for Milwaukee. Out to the right wing. Adebayo against Anthony. Here's Williams. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Pistons lead by 12.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And here's Anthony from the arc. The shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Poked away. The numbers in their favor. Here's Trent. And they get it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. The Bucks making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
Nicholas Claxton.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Chris Paul still a great defender.
Fantastic position.
Not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And that one falls for Williams. Detroit making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And Williams drops them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. He's covered by Bogdanovich. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's the teardrop. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Martin's checked in for the Pistons.
Caleb Martin.
Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Dosumu, covered by Anthony. Intercepted. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Second chance shot. And Allen with the layup.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Dosumu. Oubre with it. Jones covering. Oubre passes to Martin. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The first one falls. Thomas checked in for Milwaukee. Markelle Fultz comes in for Cole Anthony. Detroit also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Colin Sexton in for Dosumu. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Thomas passes to Claxton. And Thomas, here we go. Great D that time from Oubre. Detroit leading by 14. Here's Adebayo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Fultz against Sexton. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Fultz against Oubre. The feed to Dedmon. And Sexton has it in the corner. Over Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's off the back rim. No good. Bucks trailed by 16. Well, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
Paul's checked in for Mark
for the Pistons.
.139 left here in the third quarter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 16-point game. Thomas kicks to Clark. From deep. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Clark. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Paul with the ball. He's got 9. 54 seconds left in the third. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Thomas. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Pistons leading by 11. Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Sexton. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Edwards dishes to Fultz. Out to Edwards. And that one released in time, but no good.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Paul out there with Cowan Sexton. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Edwards can't hit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Williams looking around. To the left side wing. Here's Paul. Milwaukee with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
First free throw is good.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Anthony's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Clark nails both of them. Pistons leading by 9. Al Paul. He takes it in. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And for an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
Anthony against Paul. Anthony right side. Inside, Clark. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Eastern Bonanza. Make some noise.
Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Anthony. Buries it down low.
Wow, and he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Pass to Paul. Loads it up for Adebayo. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Jones checked in for Brandon Clark. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. There's the pass to Trent. Edwards looking it over. Off target with the open look.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bogdanovich against Jones. That one misses. And Milwaukee the other way now.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Anthony finds Allen. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Anthony.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. And it's sent back by Allen.
Pistons ball.
And the Pistons making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Outside Edwards. Over Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Second team foul.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Good on both. And here's Bogdanovich. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Adebayo down low. Anthony on him. That one goes in. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. And it's Williams with the jam.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball, great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Anthony against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Second team foul.
Bucks trailed by 8. Outside Edwards. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Here's Paul. It's deflected. Edwards against Paul. A wide open look here for Anthony. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Pistons leading by 6. Adebayo passes to Paul. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Bucks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And it's Edwards, top of the key. The tray, it's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
13 feet away. Got it!
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Here's Edwards. Allen trying to break free. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Paul passes to Adebayo. It falls!
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They trailed by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
15 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Detroit with the ball, leading by 5. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
2 shots.
At the line for 2.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Bogdanovic, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years, drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
At the line for the Bucks, Anthony Edwards. At the line for 3.
Three shots. 3 shots.
So the first of 3 is good, and that trims the lead to 6. The second one drops, and that brings them within 5. So both teams changing it up here. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Detroit, Bogdan Bogdanovic. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Can't connect from long distance, and so the Pistons take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.
energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Counting all the Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up, way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
'em. So basically, my plan is just to shoot a lot of threes.
It's about countering. I like to reach a lot, foul, do whatever to make you feel me on the sticks.
I'm Chandler Gregg, and I am going to win the 250K tournament.
Now that's the kind of confidence that you need to win this tournament.
Game day 4 is here. It's the last chance for people to qualify for the My Team Unlimited tournament. And to talk about it today is Brian, My Team correspondent, to talk about qualifiers and what we can expect to see today.
Thanks, Alexis. It's an exciting time in My Team, so it's great to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The water in South Florida glistening. A perfect day here in Miami, the Magic City. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And as we get deeper into November, we're seeing some terrific play out of this year's crop of rookie talents. Now let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race and see who is currently out in front. You look at Kuminga, not exactly the start he'd hoped for in the NBA, but remember, his career has just gotten started, and there is plenty of games left this season.
And this year's rookie class could be special. We have players who already make an impact every time they take the floor.
Boy, at this point, it looks like it's going to be quite the race for Rookie of the Year. Still very early, but it looks like we've got several worthy candidates.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Hey, Brian. In Julius Randle's 7th NBA season, he became an all-star. He said, I've been through a lot in the NBA, the ups, the downs. You learn to take everything in stride and have patience. My mindset doesn't change, no matter what. Every game, I try to be aggressive and make winning plays.
Oh, great story. Good stuff, Allie. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Zach LaVine out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Turner in at the 4. And for Miami, Luka Doncic is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's LaVine. Pass to Kuminga. Outside LaVine. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Zach LaVine's athleticism and high release point make it very difficult to contest shots.
Doncic outside. Outside Robinson. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack
teams. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by LaVine. Down low, Randle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randle has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
Randle with a steal. Pass to Doncic. Outside Bogdanovic. McGee with a steal. Outside LaVine. Takes the 3. Randle pulls down the board, and Randle effectively became a point center starting last year.
And coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads. So Randle knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate. He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his... What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Doncic with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Count it.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
McGee against Robinson. Pass to Kuminga. It's McGee, high post. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he hits the jumper.
That is a difficult shot by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander under duress of the D. Wow.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with it. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Now here's LaVine. Defense is right there. Count that bucket. LaVine's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Tell you, feeling the contact and concentration to finish through it. Nice by LaVine.
Miami calls timeout. change here for Boston. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Beverly. Outside Bertans. Off target with the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic against Burks. Here's Cauley Stein. Back to Burks. Not going to go that time. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
Hardaway against Beverly. Outside Burks. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Doncic up top. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. Boston trailing. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Gordon on the take. Out to Beverly. There's the 3. No luck on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside Tucker. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Burks. Young, he's checked in for Miami. Doncic against Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Young. Strus grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Now here's Hardaway. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he's off on his first shot of the game. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 1, and we'll return shortly. And a first-time All-Star in 2021. For Julius Randle, his newfound confidence shooting from outside unlocked the rest of his game.
It's really just all about just me getting into my shot quick and just, everything with my shot. It starts with my base and my feet, my footwork. And that's really all it is, making sure I have a strong base. I'm using my legs, just getting into my shot with speed. It's always fun to get back to that.
Getting that power from the legs, Grant.
Yeah, that's important launching from deep. For shooters, there's usually that one thing they key in on, and that's his.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Alec Burks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's good from Doncic. Now Burks. Pass to Hardaway. Right through the D for the layup.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Beverly outside. Gordon right side, out to Beverly, three-pointer, and Tucker pulls it down. Boston shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Strus, defended by Gordon. Strus's shot is off, and for the Heat, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Doncic. Oh, misses the dunk. Boston on offense. Pass to Strus. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. That one drops for him.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Kuminga comes in for Tucker. Levine, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Burks.
One shot.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Beverly outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Randall against Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall can't hit. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Beverly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Strus. On the wing, Levine. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And it's good for 2.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Beverly, the pass to Robinson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Levine. They get it back. Randall, good. Randall's got his second basket.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Beverly. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Levine. Banked it in off the glass. Levine's got 9 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Randall. And here's Robinson. Beverly outside. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Turner. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Strus. Back to Levine. It's stolen. Levine with a steal. And Levine throws it down.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach LaVine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
Now Randall. And here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Bertans checked in for Miami. Luka Doncic comes in for Beverly. The Celtics also with a sub. McGee's checked in. A minute 31 left in the second quarter. Levine passes to McGee. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Bogdanovich. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket on the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
Doncic with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Doncic hammers it home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
It's scooped up. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit that one. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Poke loose. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Bertans finds Gordon. Gordon on the wing. Clock at 6. Doncic up top. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. The confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kevin, what are your thoughts on Miami?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back, Kevin Harlan. Go.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Miami trailing. We've got Bojan Bogdanovich. Pat Connaughton is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Levine. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 13.
I tell you, when Levine gets up ahead of steam, he's really difficult to stay in front of. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. He can't hit that time. Gilgeous-Alexander up top, guarded by Doncic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. That one is off. Good work defensively by Robinson. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game, and that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McGee. Over Bogdanovich. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Outside Robinson. Here's Connaughton. Nails it from 3. Connaughton's got his second bucket of the night.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And Boston calls time here. Known as a shot blocker coming in. Mitchell has added some discipline in that area, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt, because if you remember his first couple seasons, he was picking up way too many fouls. This guy is 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan and elite athleticism. He can stay patient, let the offensive player make his move, and still be in a position to contest.
And the Heat making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Strus, he's checked in for Boston. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kuminga. Beyond the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Levine. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Gordon, he's checked in for Doncic. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Robinson with a steal. Beverly against Burks. And again, the Heat missing. And the Celtics in possession here. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Robinson against Cauley Stein. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Rebound by the Heat. Beverly with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 3.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Right side, Hardaway. They need this. Robinson with the block. They recover it. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Sends it home from three-point land. Burks has got 5 points.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Miami calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Levine, he's checked in for Strus. 1:24 left in the third. Pass to Gordon. And here's Doncic outside. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Cauley Stein's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hardaway. Good work defensively by Gordon. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Bertans with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Doncic outside to the paint. Young inside. He's covered by Levine. Young can't hit. Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Here's Levine. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Young, the pass to Doncic. Here's Gordon. And the jumper falls for him. And the Heat lead by 2. 27 seconds left in the third. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Young. And they get it back. Cauley Stein against Young. Stolen by Young. Fires the 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Heat. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Boston, we've got Zach Levine. Tim Hardaway is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's McGee in at center. Now here's Levine. Gordon pulls it in. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Bertans for 3. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Levine. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Zach Levine is simply stated a tough cover. He's got athleticism and skill, and that combination is lethal.
Outside Bertans. Counted from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Now here's Levine. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, McGee. From 10 feet away. That one's wide left. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Connaughton. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Defended by Gordon. Shot is good by Levine.
Well, these shots to me are about confidence, and Levine feeling very comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Miami calls timeout.
Guys, when you look at what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander brings, he's got a great skill set on the offensive end. He can get off the bounce. He can find his teammates. This guy can slot into either backcourt position. You love the versatility.
Both teams will make substitutions. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. Boston with a rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds now. To take the lead. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Levine's got 7 points here in the quarter. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. The 3. Robinson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
And Boston calls time here. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Levine. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. On the assist by Levine.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Doncic against Turner. A nice shot by Doncic.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. The Celtics have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Levine with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Levine can't hit. The Heat have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Boston trailing. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Shoots over Levine. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition. Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
For Miami, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Levine.
Oh my God! Look out below! Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Pass to Connaughton. Back to Doncic. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Now here's Levine. Charity stripe shot. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Free throw, good from Levine.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
McGee against Doncic. To the inside. Randall. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
One shot.
That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
Here's Levine. Oh, hey! How about that?
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Here's Doncic. Yes!
Timeout, timeout.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Celtics call time here. They're down by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
That they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
23 seconds left in the game. Randall against Levine. There's the triple. He connects! And that one brings them within one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point push, and what poise.
And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Now Doncic. Good!
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.